Welcome to Klyastitsa, where trains never come, schools and libraries, shops, post office and healthcare unit never work, where there's no piping system, sometimes there's no electricity, no internet, and cable TV.
I came to the rural Russian village. This is Natasha and welcome to my channel Natasha's Russia. There is no shop in the village, so once a week you see car comes and people can buy stuff. We want to buy sugar, let's see.
Это называется втова. Конек на колесах называется. Ну так что поставить надо так уже.
Here there used to be a post office and doctor. See, this is the sign that the doctor was here, but not anymore. Yeah, you see it. Everything is ruining, unfortunately. Yeah, here used to be post office, you see. Still old books.
Дорогу ж как зеркало будешь ехать.
Никуда они не сделают, они 7 километров.
Волхованска дырки заливают.
Дорога,
Сейчас купим мороженого. Ну посмотри, посмотри, посмотри.
Ты уедешь, все?
О, как хорошо, прям пакетик. Ага. Хлебушек один.
А что там, мороженое есть?
Есть сейчас мороженое, вон холодильник.
I wasn't expecting actually to see people here because I thought that many elders died. Like here you see abandoned house, and youth, they don't come here. But obviously I was wrong because some people come and stay here. You see, some people still grow something here. Obviously my parents don't grow anything because they come here just for a few weeks, and the village is very, very far from St. Petersburg for us. It takes us like 7 hours to reach this place. It's 700 and something kilometers away from St. Petersburg.
Дома. А это заброшка.
Это не заброшка.
А что это?
Здесь люди живут. Look at this building. School used to be here. Then they closed it and they made library from here. And there was a club. Even my parents used to come and dance here. They used to show cinema. Look how it is right now. Look how it is. What's here? Library used to be here, as I said. I used to come here and take books. Right now there's a bottle of vodka, some garbage, and look how the library looks right now. Oh my god, only the door remained. Look here. Everything is ruined, my god. Here used to be a department for books, I remember, for journals, and her table was here of librarian, and there were the department for adults, if I remember right. Still some names. Советского, probably should be written Soviet or something like that. This is what's remained from Soviet Union. Look here. You see, this is heater. How they used to heat the building here.
Мама, смотри.
Everything is lost. And here we used to get our mail. You see our boxes here should be somewhere. Surname of my great grandma. Maybe here. Yeah, this is my Sinkova. This is our. Quite interesting that this garage is very old. It's like from Soviet Union times, and it was very hard to get a car in the Soviet Union, if you know it. Almost impossible. But people had these cars. It means there were some important people here. Each village has this type of phone for the emergency in any case.
Что там что-то пикает и все.
Our train station. There used to be trains from Russia to Belarus, and all of us used to come here by train. But then government canceled it, and now I don't know how people reach here. By taxi from the nearest city, which is 50 kilometers away from here, or by their own car. It's hard to imagine, like just a few years ago, like maybe. Yeah, I was here in 2013 and this station was still active, and imagine there were so many people standing here, and trains used to bring food also to the village, so many people are standing here just to buy food.
Длинный, высокий, хорошо, потому что если ты проходишь через какую-то такую траву, то есть ребенок проходит через траву высокую, и он просто в рот попадает.
Our Balagoye-Polotsk Railroad was opened in 1907. Our railroad wasn't economically important, but it was strategically important for Russian Empire. Tensions in Europe were increasing, and the strengthening of the German Empire led us to the Franco-Russian alliance. French people helped us financially to build this railroad. My village got trains finally and all infrastructure that comes with it.
Guys, before trains used to work on water, so this building used to get water from the nearest lake. If we go through this forest, we will see another lake, but the road is quite bad nowadays. And right now this building is abandoned, but let's have a look. Before, they used to cut all the grass here.
This is a 19th century water tower that was used to supply our trains with water from the nearest lake. When our railroad was opened, there were 25 of these buildings. Not more than 15 remained from them.
See, water is here. Before we used to climb here and see what's there, but right now I don't want to take a chance because each year it's worse and worse.
Till the beginning of 1980s, only steam locomotives were used, and even my mom remembers them. During the World War II, armored trains were based on our station. But after the collapse of USSR, the whole railroad line went into decline and our train station was closed forever. Each village in Russia is a unique monument of our history and culture. Each village has its own story of rise and fall. My village is just one of the hundreds of thousands of this kind of settlements in Russia. Part of my family lived here as peasants and belonged to a landlord. They witnessed the Russian Civil War and the rise of the USSR and its dissolution. They went through two great patriotic wars here. All youth who were born here had to leave to the bigger cities in search for a better life and infrastructure. But did they find their happiness there?
Here, when I was young, used to be a big field, imagine. And each house used to bring its cow here on the field. And every day there was a time when each house need to take care of cows. Like, for example, Monday was our day. We were sitting here and looking after our cows. Monday was our neighbor, Tuesday was our neighbors, etc., etc. Right now, there is nothing. Just forest, you see. You ask me, guys, is it true that Russian villages are disappearing? Well, it's up to you to judge, as you can see.